So our average job is about $10,000 or so dollars. So right now we're doing probably about 450,000 in Christmas lights. This one's is a 45 foot.
Holy cow.
So,
do you go up in that thing?
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
Are you afraid of heights?
Not at all.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian here, Brian's Law Maintenance. Trust you guys are doing well. Hey, one of the most requested topics is Christmas lights. And with my boy Alex Grugan. What's up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. You all right?
Good, good.
I haven't seen you in a minute, but we talk all the time.
Yep.
How you been?
I'm good. I'm good. You?
Doing living the dream, man. It's a never dull moment. We were just talking about the transition from leaf cleanups to snow to Christmas lights to cleanups to Michigan weather has been crazy.
It's been a weird year.
It's been a weird year. So you're my Christmas light guy. A lot of you guys have been talking Christmas lights. You want to know stats, details, numbers, inventory, how-tos. We're going to do the best that I have access to, which is Grugan here. Holiday light service.
Yes, sir.
Over here in South Lyon, Michigan.
Correct.
Here, you take it away. Tell these guys a little bit about, and then we're going to go through a little tour.
So my name's Alex. I've been doing Christmas lights for 16 years, primarily commercial installs. We do 14 municipalities and probably about 100 residentials and some commercial thrown in there as well.
Wow.
So it's been a fun ride. Been doing it for a long time now.
All right, man. So what do we got going on here? This is your Christmas light.
Sure. This
Bay.
is our main Christmas light shop.
Okay.
These racks here during the off season will be all full with Rubbermaid containers that all house our residential Christmas lights. The first rack here is all new inventory.
Okay.
And then we go into customer storage down here.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this before we go all the way in. So you said you've been doing this for 16 years.
Sure.
Have you been doing Christmas lights the whole time or landscaping for 16 years?
So I started mowing lawns, and then shortly thereafter I added Christmas lights into the mix as well because it's always been a passion of mine.
Okay.
My mom used to lay me under the Christmas tree as a baby and point out the angel lights, so I've been known to call the Christmas lights angel lights quite a bit.
Okay.
So it's been a long time coming. Started hanging my grandpa's Christmas lights.
Okay.
Started with a neighbor, my parents, and so on and so forth, and it's turned into a monster.
Wow. So, and by the way, you've been doing this before it was cool because the last 3-4 years, Christmas lights have really been popping up as a big profit and revenue generator for a lot of guys in the fall.
Correct.
Especially down south when they don't do snow.
Yep.
So talk to me. What's the idea behind hanging Christmas lights? Obviously they're beautiful, it's fun, it's festive, but like I said earlier, a lot of people doing big revenue in Christmas lights. You are doing snow removal, but you are crushing it in Christmas lights. So give me some stats or numbers, whatever you want to share.
Sure. So right now we're doing this year probably about 450,000 in Christmas lights.
Hold on, one more time. Stop. That's insane. For how much again?
450,000 this year.
Holy freaking cow.
There's a chance if I really want to push, I could probably hit 500 this year, but
wow.
I'm with a newborn at home, I don't think I have the energy this year.
And you have 3 other kids, by the way.
Correct.
So 3 with 1 on the way.
Yep.
Jeez, oh Pete's, bro. Dude, I salute. You have to give us all of your family life tips to run a business and a family later, right?
I don't even think I have that figured out yet.
There you go. All right. So almost 500,000 in Christmas lights. Take me through. So you want to talk about the shop, and then we got your bucket trucks out front.
Sure.
So we'll. I'm following you.
All right, so we can go here. Like I was saying, this is all storage during the off season. All of our jobs get packed in bins. When we get the Christmas lights from the supplier, they'll come in these little packages.
Okay.
I have a girl after school and stuff. She'll rip these open, stretch them all out, and she'll repack them into boxes like this.
Okay.
So when the guys are working in the bucket trucks, they can drop them in the bucket and just pull them out and go.
Wow.
So we can spin trees or do whatever we need to do and not be messing with packaging and things like that.
Smart.
We don't do a ton of roof lines. It's not my niche. I probably have a dozen or so. But all of the roof line material come on a spool. Okay. And everything gets unwrapped. We bulb them with whatever colors we want, and then add the clips and have that all prepped to go before we get to the job site. So when we get there, it's just a matter of jumping up on the roof or booming up and getting everything installed and then on to the next one.
So there's a little bit of prep time with Christmas lights.
There's quite a bit of prep time with Christmas lights.
Okay, you guys have found this is a system to make it more efficient for you guys, so you're not out there on the boulevards or the homeowner's property
exactly
unwrapping a bunch of plastic and wasting time.
If I found like on a residential install, we'll save about hour and a half if we can prep before we get there.
Oh wow, okay. What's like the average job size or revenue or how many Christmas lights are you guys using?
So our average job is about $10,000 or so dollars. Because we do a lot of the municipality work, which are much larger contract.
Okay.
But we have some jobs all the way down as low as like $400 or $500. Were like some of my first jobs that I started with that
still got
just never raised prices on.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. And then, so is this all the same cords and cables that you guys use for every job?
Yep. So everything has custom cut cords that we buy on a spool.
Okay.
And it all goes packed in the boxes with the jobs. All of our commercial work uses heavier gauge, 16-inch gauge wire. Because sometimes we're stringing from lamp poles up into the trees because you don't want the wires on the ground with people walking around and things like that.
Gotcha. Man, that's awesome. Where do you get them? That's a big question I always have too, is where do you get them all?
My biggest suppliers are S4 for all our commercial grade lights, which are all these brown wire lights. And then all your normal green wire lights we get from E-Wing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got you. They actually reached out via email, like, hey, want to sponsor the show? I'm like, okay. So
yeah, I think this is our 5th or 6th year working with E-Wing.
Wow, all right, cool deal. So I'm following you, man. So everything gets put in special specific totes.
Yeah, everything will get packed into a tote, and then it gets labeled with the customer's name and their address.
Okay.
And then inside the job boxes, there's this piece of paper that has pictures of the jobs and a layout for the guys.
Okay.
So when they get there, they can look at the map, get everything laid out, and then go on to the next one.
Now, how many Christmas lights are you guys doing per day per crew?
Right now,
or does it depends on the size
it really
of the job?
depends on the size of the job. I have 2 crews that do just commercial installs.
Okay.
And they could be on a project for 3-4 weeks.
Holy cow!
And then we have another crew. All they do is residential, and 2 to 3 a day. I think is pretty safe.
Jeez, oh Pete's, dude, that's insane. And then over here, I'm seeing you guys got like wreaths and
up on the top shelf we have all our wreaths and garland stored, and then up there are all our empty prep boxes. So after they get prepped, we'll pull down boxes and we can load them into the prep boxes.
Holy cow. Dude, that's insane, dude. I did not know you were doing that much. Like, I haven't been able to catch up with you in person for a little while. By the way, this is just one of your warehouses that you guys have access to.
Yeah, this is our hardscape bay and Christmas light bay.
So we can do a spring shop tour, bro?
Yes, definitely.
All right, there you go. All right, so I'm following you. Where do you want to go next?
We'll go up front and check out some trucks.
All right, cool deal. So we're out here. You've got 2 storage units that you have access to.
Sure. So this is our main shop here. I don't know if you want to peek in. It's a little bit of a disaster. This is our lawn maintenance. And snow plowing and just our normal day-to-day stuff, and the smaller units are more specialized.
Sure.
First truck's my personal truck. It's kind of a mess.
Well, here, I'll flip around that way. You can we get them all in the shot. So you got the red Ram.
Yep, the red Ram's my personal truck.
Okay.
Backup plow truck. And then we go to our residential crew that doesn't typically need the bucket trucks as much.
Okay.
Has custom ladder rack in our utility boxes. Each utility box is set up with extension cords, extra lights, zip ties, hot glue, whatever you need.
Okay.
Everything's labeled, everything has a place for the most part. Right now it looks like a bomb went off in there because we're just in the heat of the season.
Well, we were doing leaves and lights and then snow.
Yep.
And last Sunday, snow hit us, and dude, it was wild.
It was crazy.
Sunday, 2 in the morning.
We were putting plows on at midnight and out salting at 2 a.m.
So I wasn't the only guy.
Yep. No, not just you.
That's what happens in Michigan. You get that quick turnaround, you know.
Sure.
But then the weather's been 40s and 50s, and we're back.
I can't wait. I need another 2 weeks. I still got a patio to finish and a crap ton of Christmas lights to put up.
Amen. I was just telling the guys, next week cleanups. I was just texting Bedell. We got some leaves that we got to do together, and I got to do some videos with him later. But one more week of hustling, so
yep.
It's crazy. Okay, so you've got the Ram for plowing, you got the other one for plowing, and then the boom trucks. This is what caught my eye.
Sure.
I've never seen anybody in lawn and landscape do this, but this is Christmas lights, so it's a whole nother world.
Yep.
So take me to the trucks. What do we got?
We have 2 boom trucks. We have a 1997 Chevy.
Okay.
Kind of our secondary truck, but it still goes out quite a bit.
Okay.
Again, with the utility boxes on the back, this is a 35-foot boom.
Okay.
Nice truck. It's been pretty reliable.
Okay.
And then this is my baby. We just got it this year. It's a 2012 Ram 5500.
Whoa.
45-foot boom, fully articulating bucket as well. Makes for putting up lights in the city trees a breeze.
Really?
If you want, we can go around and show you some of the boxes and how we have all those set up as well.
Yeah, I'm following you.
See what we have in them.
Wow. Now, how much are these trucks going for these days, brand new? You don't have to tell me what you pay for this one, but
new. I just priced one out. It was $157,000.
Holy cow!
So someday I would like a new one, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So first box here is set up with just all of our extension cords, timers. The truck also is equipped with an inverter.
Okay.
So as we're putting up lights, we can check them as we go if we don't have power.
Dude.
So it has 3 plugs on it, one on the front, one in here, and one on the back.
That's huge.
So that's really nice. And then in here, this is my foreman's truck, so I don't really know what he has going on in here right now.
This is just dead body, you know?
Line. No. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me sometimes. Extra lights. This is typical where light storage goes. Kind of a catch-all bin.
Yeah.
And then the back bin here is typically more inventory, just more extra space.
Yeah.
You know, things like that, tool bag. And then coming around back, we have all our cone storage, because we have to block off parking spots and sometimes lanes even if we have to get in certain places.
Sure.
When we're doing cities. Plank so we can drive up on people's lawns, and some ladders and odds and ends and things like that.
Dude.
And one of the final compartments, we have all our poles and things like that all go up in there.
Okay. Well, that's kind of like a painter holder. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can catch in there, but you got a bunch of different spots for all your different poles that you guys
We
need.
actually started using the I guess they would be for soft washing poles, like they use the water fed poles.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We started using water fed poles for Christmas lights.
Yeah.
So they're a lot lighter.
Okay.
And they're typically a lot longer than painter poles.
Wow, interesting. Okay, interesting thought. So you got some plywood, it looks like maybe for plywood highway?
Yep, plywood highway, exactly. We have the plastic planks, and then one of the guys lost one last year, so we got a sheet of plywood ripped down.
Yeah, that works. That's okay.
Yeah.
And then, so you guys just go up in the buckets and you guys will go hang Christmas lights. I'm like, this is like wild to me. That's crazy.
Yep. This one's is a 45 foot.
Holy cow.
So,
do you go up in that thing?
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
Are you afraid of heights?
Not at all.
What about like on like double, too high, you know, roofs?
So I hate going up on roofs.
Okay.
But I can go up in a bucket, no problem.
Really?
Yeah, when you're strapped in and when you're up there, not a big deal.
Do you need like any like special certifications?
So the trucks have to be certified every year.
Okay.
But other than that, should be good to go.
Holy cow, dude, that's awesome. So let me ask you this: if you got more to share, let me know. But outside of that, what's some quick tips or takeaways? You've been doing this for 16 years, definitely big time the last 4 or 5 years that I've known you.
Yep.
Things are blowing up. So what's some quick tips or takeaways for these guys?
I would say focus on quality.
Okay.
Stay put. You know, it's going to help you stand out from the rest.
Okay.
There's so many people getting into the business now that I don't think really focus on the quality. They're all about making the money. If you focus on quality, the money is going to come.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we've gotten all of our referrals. We have a website, but it's not very good. So most of our referrals, our work comes from referrals.
Yeah.
We started with 1 or 2 municipalities, and they all talk.
Yep.
And now we're doing 14 municipalities, and talking for a couple more next year.
Wow.
So
that's awesome. And by the way, you're going to be doing my house, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Love to.
I told Liz, I said, we got Grugan doing the lights, so I can't wait. But
Cool.
dude, that's awesome, man. We're going to bang out a podcast here, so make sure you guys check the link in the description. Also, where can people find you if they want to catch up with you and learn anything about Christmas lights?
You can check us out on Facebook, Holiday Light Express. That's really the only social media I have at the moment.
All right, brother. Well, thanks so much for the time, man. Super appreciate this. And if you guys want to check out some links in the description, we'll learn a little bit more about Alex and his business. We'll leave those here. And there you go. Holiday lighting, guys. All right, have a great day. We'll catch up with you guys on the next one.
Thanks, guys.